Hello beautiful people, thank you so much for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is BreeShareePlans, and on this channel we do planning and budgeting, and we are trying to become financially free. So consumer debt free in particular. So first, I'm going to start with the reflection of the month of August. I love that these inserts come with this because it does allow me to grade myself. And for the most part, we are our worst critics, right? For the most part. So I'm going to go ahead and score myself a B because I'm not exactly where I need to be, but I'm getting better than where I was at. So what areas did I do well in? I stuck to my budget. What areas did I struggle with was unexpected expenses. And I did have a $50 buffer that I set for the month of August, but that, of course, is a small buffer. The unexpected expenses was because I did not think that I would be able to go to school in this fall semester because things were running so slow and admissions process was just so behind. I literally registered for my classes the day classes started. So now that I'm in, it's costing me a buttload of money, and instead of putting money towards my debt moving forward, I have to now pay my tuition. So that I'm going to go through with you guys, and I'm also moving. So September is going to be a rough month financially, like flat out. I'm just being completely honest. I have my income and my income only. I do not have a spouse or boyfriend or anything like that that contributes to my household. Nobody. So because of that, it's gonna be hard on your girl the next 30 days, but we gonna make it work. That's the point of a budget, right? Okay, so unexpected expenses, I had $132 for books. And that, guys, that's lowballing it. Because literally, like, perfect example, I printed out all my books and I wrote down where the cheapest ones were. I have one book left to pick up and it's $66.65. But I think I found it online for $55. So I'm just going to budget $60 with tax. I think I found it online for $60, but all of my books that I have to have, and I'm in 5 classes, so that requires 5 books. So $132 is what I spent so far, and I am looking at spending an additional $60. So what can I spend less on is snacks. So what I end up doing, because I am in a quarantine, and I'll talk to you guys about that in a second. I've been quarantined the last 2 weeks. So because we're quarantined, I have not been working shift. I have not been working my side job at all. And so in order for like us to, what we've been doing just to get out the house is that we'll go to we'll go to a store or something like that, maybe Target, and like do the drive up, and they'll put it in the back of our car and we drive off. But we've been like doing no contact deliveries. We've gone to Sonic's and we've asked them to put it on the table and then we'll go pick it up. Yeah, we've been splurging on some snacks, so we gotta cut that out. How can I save more? Honestly, I don't think that there is a way for me personally to be able to save more, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say an A. I've reduced all of my spending. I've cut all of my bills down to the bare minimum. I've got rid of things, Netflix, Hulu, things like that. I even got rid of Amazon Prime. My goals for this month is to save. Goal number 2 is going to sell a few items. So there's some things that I don't need, like some just random here and there that I could sell $10, $15 items. And so selling it is definitely on my list to do. My goal number 3 is going to save for moving expenses. And then I'm going to say work more. So what I am looking into is that because I am still considered low income, because of that, I really want to find a job that pays me enough that I can work one job. Like, I should not have to struggle like this and bring my daughter to my second job. I should not have to, I don't know. So I'm just reevaluating some things. So updating my resume, and until I can find another decent paying job, preferably working from home, I'm going to be working more. So once I get off of the quarantine, which will be this upcoming week, then I can go ahead and start applying for or interviewing for jobs that hopefully I can increase my income. So that is my goal for the month of September. Work more, increase income. I'm gonna go ahead and do my monthly and my bill tracker off camera because that's just gonna take too much time, and yeah, that's a drag. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this really quick, and then I will be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and put my bills and when they're due. I do combine my credit card and my Wayfair all in one because they're due 2 days apart. So I just combined it in a cash envelope. And if you are new to my channel, I do a 50-50 method. I say this every video as a disclaimer. I have an envelope for everything, and I withdraw my money because I do the 50-50 method. So if my bill is not due until the 21st of the month, yes, I could leave half of it in my account, but I choose not to because I am on a strict budget. So I know I get comments asking me about that, and I say it every single time, but that is my disclaimer once again. So yes, I am on a very strict budget, so I withdraw all my money, I put it in an envelope, and I live off of a cash envelope system. All right, so let's go ahead. Now that I have my bills laid out, my month, let's go ahead and go over my monthly spending budget. I have not done this in advance, guys. I really have not. But just come along with me. Usually I have the numbers prepared, all my dollars, my cents to the T. I do not have that today at all because I've been busy with a million other things. So, monthly budget for September. My savings goal is still going to be a mandated of $100. I already set my goal, so I'm not going to go there. My paychecks, what I am planning on receiving is, I received one paycheck of $12.54, but I do plan on receiving another paycheck, so I'm gonna go ahead. My paycheck 2 weeks ago was $200 short, so I'm gonna go ahead and tack on. I'm gonna tack on $150 just in case, because I have a feeling that they're going to mess things up. So let's go ahead and say 14. So I'm gonna say $14.04, which is what I usually budget, like with both my jobs together. It's $14.04, but I am planning on, for the month of September, I am planning on having, I'm gonna budget $400 with shipped. That's all the income I have. So that's it. All right, so let me go ahead and put that there. You know what? I kind of need that to be more. So let me do 400. I'm just going to say 450. Let me take that back. I'm going to say 450. So say job 1, job 1, shipped. I'm gonna budget $450. If I make more, that's great. That puts me at 3108. 3108. That's what I have. This is not a highlighter clearly, but it all works the same. All right, let me go ahead and zoom through my bills really quick, and I'm going to use last month's to put it on there. Okay, so let me go ahead and go through these with you guys. Usually my rent is, let me see if they posted it, because the lady said I'm supposed to be moving out in the middle of the month, and they told me that I was only going to, they were going to send me a letter. I don't know if that happened. Let me check. Okay, so I'm only supposed to be paying, so I am budgeting for my rent amount, which is $937. That does not include utilities, but I'm only supposed to be paying half of my rent. So my actual rent is $937. I usually budget $985, $990 because of the utilities. So I'm only supposed to be paying half of that because I'm moving out on the 15th. So I don't know. I'm just gonna leave that there because whatever I actually already have $400 set aside, whatever I actually spend will go towards my new house. So you get what I'm saying. So I'm gonna go ahead and put $80 for electric. Wayfair and credit cards are always a total of $255 for minimums. Cable is $120, doesn't change. My mini-me gets $30. I get $30. I should change that, but this month I'm on a very, 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 very strict budget. $20 for restaurants, $75 for food. Gas, I'm gonna say nothing. No, I'm not gonna say nothing for gas, because I think I have $70 left, and that's not gonna last the whole month. So I'm gonna say $50 gas. Beauty gets as usual $50. Car maintenance gets $20. Yeah. I actually need to go get an oil change. $20. Clothing gets $20. Travel gets $10. Medical gets $20. Pets gets $10. Family fun gets $20. $10. Christmas gets $20, which I've reduced Christmas because if these bills ain't getting paid, why do you need a gift? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm just playing. But it's just not about gifts anymore. Like, I'm kind of at that point where let's just celebrate, get whatever deals we need, but it's gonna be at a very, very like limited budget for Christmas, or we're traveling. So the goal is to travel. Household gets $60 for the entire month, and I already put my buffer. My buffer is going to get $50. Now the line of credit usually gets $72, but I don't have to pay that till November. I'm gonna just put $11.9. My child care, I am not going back into September. I'm just gonna put October. So 10/1, I'll put my daughter back in daycare. Like, that has scarred me, guys, bringing her to daycare and having to quarantine over and over, and now her daycare is actually shut down for the next 3 months. Like, ooh, it's been a hot flippity mess. Okay, so let's go ahead and add up these numbers, and after that I'm done. I'm done. Total expenses is going to be $1,937 at a minimum. This is basic minimum. I did add in school, so let me go ahead and highlight that because I forgot to add in my textbook, my last textbook that I need. I need to buy that tonight, actually. So that is a unexpected expense. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add that in. I know I have some remaining funds left over from August that will roll into this amount, but yeah. So let's go ahead and see the difference. Minus 3108. Oof. I really hope this number is true, guys, because Lord knows I have tuition and I have moving expenses that's going to cost me well over $1,000. So this is our remainder amount. Hopefully, I pray to the gods because I need to put back my amount. Matter of fact, that needs to be one of my goals. I had $350 in my savings. So let's see. Put back $130. So my savings for moving is at $222 right now because I used $130. I used $130 for my books. I didn't want to dip into my emergency fund and I already had the cash on hand, so I need to go ahead and put this $130 back into my savings. And so yeah, I need to boost this moving up to like a good $1,500. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm going to try. At least I'm trying to have at least I'm trying to hit at least $1,000 to help move, and I have 2 weeks to do it. I think it can be done. That is it. That is my budget for the month of September. I am really looking forward to saving this and using it not only towards school or moving. It would probably definitely be moving. But I'm really looking forward to having a big chunk of savings, and I know I have to work for it. So alright guys, if you like these type of videos, go ahead and like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.